Hi guys, my name is Steve B. I'm going to talk a little bit today about staying sober for today, and hope you guys are doing well. Hope your day's going fine, good, and the weather down here at the park is just beautiful. It's just great. I can't find anything wrong with it. It's just so nice. It's not at all hot, not at all too cold. It's right in between. And so what are you guys up to today? Hope you're doing well. And I wanted to talk a little bit, for a few minutes today about boredom. You know, and I hear people bring it up all the time. They're bored. They're this. They're that. You know, when I remember when I first came into recovery, and I was used to chaos all the time. I was so used to chaos that that's all I knew. And then when I wasn't drinking anymore, it's like, what the heck is going on? I didn't know what that was. It was like, because I had to sit still with myself, and I wasn't very good at it. I didn't know how to, but that was peace and calm, and I kind of like it. No, I don't kind of like it. I love it. As opposed to chaos and craziness, and I knew that too. And when it got really quiet and very nice, I kind of just I didn't know how to handle it. But now having been sober for a while, for a long while, I um I know what it is. It's called peace. It's called tranquility, and it's a wonderful thing, you know. And come to speak of it, it's like that down the park here today. It's very quiet, very peaceful, very tranquil. I like that, as opposed to always having chaos and craziness and whoa, what a difference! What a difference! It's way better. And if you've never experienced it, get clean and sober, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. But a lot of people, when they recover, when they get into recovery, they don't know how to handle that peace and calm, that tranquility, and it takes some practice. But I'll tell you what, I prefer it. I prefer it over craziness. You know, I talk about this sometimes. With the family I grew up with. When I was young, it was insane. It was like all the adults who should have known better were the ones that were screaming at each other, and it made me very nervous. I was a nervous wreck as a kid, and I was not a happy little kid. I was scared all the time, and I had no idea how to take care of myself. I had nobody to tell me how to. So I just kind of like clammed up. Was basically a prisoner in my own body, and it wasn't until I discovered alcohol that's what I've been looking for, an escape, an alcohol escape via alcohol. Was what I hung on to. I hung on to for 20 years. 20 years I didn't drink. I drank, and now going on 33 sober. By the grace of God, one day at a time. That's all it is. It's only one day at a time. That's all it is. And I'm here to tell you that if you want it, you can have it. You can have sobriety. You can be clean and sober. It's just it comes down to choices. We make choices every day. Choose not to use and drink, and there you go. Just for today. Just for today. That's the only thing that matters anyway. No other day is promised us. But if you make a beautiful day out of today, then that's good enough, man. That's as good as it gets. And as far as boredom, um, Find some things to do that you like. I love being outside. I love being in nature. I love being around the wild animals and stuff like that. I love that. I love that. I love even being at home and just hanging out in my easy chair. I like that. I like that. Where I could do whatever I want. If I want to sit there, if I want to do something, I could. If I don't want to do something, I don't have to. Um, for me, that's living. That's living. Doing what you want to do. And I've been doing that for 6 years now after I retired, and I don't miss that craziness. You know, uh, Road construction was a crazy life, and I'm glad I'm retired now. I don't have to do it anymore. I can do whatever I want. And right now, I want to talk to you guys about boredom. If you're bored, find something you like to do and do it. Um, I love doing these videos. For me, that's freaking awesome. That's like my privilege to come to you guys and talk to you today about something I know a little bit about recovery. Um, I want to share it. I want to share it. God's been so good to me, giving me recovery that I want you to recover too. I want you to be as happy as you can be. Um, and that's kind of like a choice of mine. Happiness is a choice, whether you realize it or not. It's a choice, and I choose happy. I want to be happy. Um, Sometimes I get in my own way, and I gotta like get out of your way, get out of your own way, and sometimes I gotta do that because sometimes I can be the one that's preventing my happiness. Um, what are you guys up to today? You got any plans for today? You gonna do something good on this September 2nd, 2025? The one and only. There's never going to be another September 2nd, 2025. Never. Never, never, never. I'm in it now, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I love it. I love it. And, yeah, I don't know. I was talking to someone the other day, and they were saying, yeah, man, if I did what you did, I'd be bored all the time. Or you can, or you don't have to, you know? I got my music, I got my car, and I usually do my walk. I didn't today because I had a few other things I had to do. But usually I do my walk. I didn't today, and that's okay because I don't have to. And I gave myself permission to not walk. And I had to get some things at the store. I had to do a couple of errands, and I got down here, and it was kind of late to walk, so I skipped it. And now I'm doing my video with you. Gonna have my meeting, pretty soon, and hopefully that goes good. But whether it goes good or not, it doesn't have to affect my attitude. It doesn't have to affect my attitude. It can, and if I let it probably will. But I could always stop where I am and say, whether they come or whether they don't come, whether the meeting's good or whether I don't care for it. Um, it should not matter, and really does not matter. It doesn't. It should not and does not. And yeah, guys, whatever you choose to do today, just choose to not drink. Because you know what? Nothing good's going to come out of drinking. If you're an alcoholic like me, nothing good's going to come out of it. I know that. I know that for a fact. I mean, I've seen it happen time and time and time. It ruled my life for a long time, and it doesn't anymore because I don't want to drink. I don't wanna. I could, but I don't wanna. And it's just so peaceful and quiet down here. and awesome, awesome day. You know, weather-wise, every which wise, it's the weather is so nice, comfortable, not cold at all, not hot at all, kind of, right in that in between spot, like 60s ish, 65, 68 around there, and that's good for me. I don't need it warmer than that. You know, I really, I prefer it like around there, and 68, just right. So, guys, whatever you do today, don't pick up that drink, and if it gets too hard, and you feel like you have to, well, there are things you can do instead of that. You can pick up the phone instead of picking up the drink. Call somebody in recovery. You can get on your knees, or you could stand up, or you could lay down, whatever you want to talk to God. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if you're kneeling or standing or whatever you want, or sitting. God is gonna be there for you. He's not gonna forsake you. He's not gonna leave you. And honestly, guys, today can be a wonderful thing if you let it. And I'm here to tell you today that you're not alone. You don't have to do this thing alone. You know, I encourage you. If you want to be alone, you can. There's a beauty in recovery that I found, that people that you can be alone and you can be okay. I pretty much grew up a loner. I I liked being alone. I was scared of people. If I had a couple of friends, I was happy. But I'm here to tell you that in recovery in life, especially this stage of my life, I could be alone. I could be with people. And both are good. You know, and it's good because I was basically, like I said, I was a loner, so it does me good to be around people. Because they're my teachers. Everybody that I come in contact with is my teacher, and I'm here to tell you that you, I'm a student. I'm gonna die a student, but everyone's my teacher. Some teach me what I want, some teach me what I don't want, but they're all my teachers. And sometimes you need the quiet for that. Sometimes you need to shut the mind off and just kind of be calm and tranquil, and give the things that want to teach you a chance to teach you, because all of life is a lesson. um Life is a wonderful thing today. And you know uh, I I never knew life would teach me. Well, God's my teacher. He's my main teacher. People teach me too. But I'm here to tell you that, just sometimes, you just need to be calm and quiet and alone, to let whatever God wants to teach you. You know, life is a good thing. The world's a beautiful world if you open up your eyes and ears. And I'm just freaking loving life. Since I got sober, I am definitely I'm definitely loving it, and I'm happy. I used to think, well, happiness happens to you, but no, it doesn't. Happiness is a choice. You choose to be happy. You choose to be not happy. It's all a choice. And I want to be happy. I want to choose happy, because life's too short. Pretty soon it's going to stop, and then all this will be gone. And I just want to enjoy and be thankful for everything that comes my way. You know, I don't want to miss the blessings. You know, since I got myself, God into my life and Jesus, you know, I know He wants to give me good things, and trust me, guys, He wants to give you good things too. God is a loving God. He's not a punishing, hateful God like I grew up thinking He was. I mean, I've seen enough to know that He cares about me, and He cares about you too. And believe me, there's nothing better than a relationship with God. He definitely wants to show you the best you can be, the best you can have, and it's all just waiting for you. Guys, give me a like and subscribe, and please leave a comment. Love to hear from you. God bless.